Up. Here we are. We're live. Sorry about that. Gotta be faster than that there, bud.
Oh, we're live?
Yes.
Alright, guys, you know what time it is? It's Bits and Tokens time. Super awesome. Alright, guys, thanks for tuning into this live stream of Bits and Tokens. I'm your host, Annalise.
Actually, I'm your host.
You're supposed to say, and I'm your host, Tim. That's how that works.
I'm
your host, Annalise, and this is also your host, the Bitcoin Weatherman, aka Tim, aka, depending if Twitter updated their things or not,
Oh, I'm back.
blank.
No, I'm back. I'm back.
That's super funny. But anyways, guys, thanks for tuning into this live stream, Bits and Tokens. Just to give you
Full disclosure, this is going to be a very messy live stream.
a little bit,
It's going to be
we
fucking
realized
messy. It's very messy.
for those of you guys who've been keeping up with us, we have 2 studios now, and well, it's a really good idea to have, I guess, things at each studio, except we left duplicates at our other studio. Therefore, as you can see, we have this wonderful mic in between me and Tim.
One mic. No
I mean,
HDMI.
I speak pretty loud.
It's going to be messy.
I should be fine. Like, we're okay.
You haven't seen anything yet. It's going to get messy, folks. I'm telling you right now.
Where's your hopes? Where's your dreams?
Where's my HDMI cable?
Where's
Where's life?
You're fine.
I'm missing like 4 out of the 5 things that I need to make like a successful stream right now, and it's giving me a little agita.
Well, maybe next time,
Leave me.
don't leave the duplicates. That seems like
Does it?
yeah.
Does it seem like a?
Yeah.
All right. Well, glad it seems like a.
Anyways, guys, I hope you guys have been having a wonderful week here. We haven't been here in 2 weeks. We've been
Honestly,
pretty
I
busy.
hope your week was all right. Wonderful is a strong word. I hope it was all right.
I hope you had a wonderful week. I hope everything's been good for everyone. Crypto has been doing well, actually. I woke up yesterday and it was up 4%, and it's been doing its thing ever since. So this guy right here, Bitcoin by the Man, he's been doing his little graphics. They're really cute.
So cute.
They're pretty cute.
Did you see the one from today?
No, I didn't see
I
today's.
snapped. I don't know what it was. Like after I made the
They're up
one
on the
with the
screen.
cloud.
Show the people. Show the people.
After I made the one with the
Show
cloud,
people.
wowie, I just went.
Let's see what
crazy.
they think. Let's see what you guys think about these graphics, because Tim's been trying to do this new thing where, he's trying to bring the Bitcoin Weatherman back. As you guys know, the guy from BitConnect, he was known as a Bitcoin Weatherman. But,
No, he wasn't.
I mean,
No, he wasn't.
was
No,
a-
he wasn't. No, he wasn't. He wasn't known as the Bitcoin Weatherman. What he tried to do was he tried to steal my swag, and he tried to start doing weather. But I have a T. Okay, I always come with receipts. I'll show you my first weather tweet or post on Instagram compared to his first on Instagram. I'm not here. I'm not here for that. Okay. He tried to steal it. It's not going down like
He
that.
tried to steal it.
I'm
He tried
upset.
to steal it. But,
Anyways, let me pull this up real quick.
oh, that's so
Hopefully-
cute. You put, like, a little beach
Come
and
on,
everything.
come on.
Oh, that's super
I
cute.
snapped. All right, hold on. This is going to look super messy. And we're just going to kind of just go for it. And hopefully that wasn't too terrible of a transition. But I'm limited to one screen right now. So here we are. Anyways, if you follow me on, what's it called? What is this? Instagram. I post these every day. I was posting them pretty often. They're pretty much every day. And then I stopped. Discouraged, working
Is
on
that
other
a
things,
crab?
etc. So anyways, the
Oh.
reason why we have this beautiful kind of beachy theme today is because today was just kind of a day that me and my really good friend Gator, we came to an accord. We agreed that today was going to be a really relaxing, just kind of chill day. Nothing really happening unless you're a day trader, because we really did stay in this range here. So basically, what you're looking at is just what I call like a quick view candle chart. No prices, no nothing. It really is just there to tell you which direction Bitcoin's been going in the past 4 days. So like I said, today was kind of a flat, just very neutral day. Yesterday was a nice big candle. So, I mean, as you can kind of see here, this one was like, oh, we had a 5% candle. It was so good. So we're above the clouds, quote unquote. Even though technically we're still under the itchy cloud on the daily chart. So it's kind of that, yeah. So I get my my candles that I make for this from the I either take it from Bitcoin USD from Coinbase or from Bitcoin USD perpetual inverse swap contract, which is a mouthful and literally just means that it's an instrument that very closely mimics the US dollar because it's not a contract that has an expiration date. They're perpetual. Really strange. I don't know why anybody would need a commodity of a commodity. I feel like that's kind of like overkill. But anyways, here we are.
Speaking of commodity, one of the chairmans ruled that Ether is a commodity. So, just want to throw that out there.
Well, the chairman's of what?
Let me look. It was...
Did you see that new tax guidance?
No, I didn't.
Oh, baby.
Let's
Talk about it. Let's talk about it. Oh, my God.
It's the CFTC chairman. He confirms that Ether, current cryptocurrency, is known as a commodity. It is a commodity, basically.
The CTFC?
Yeah.
That's fine, I guess. So this was like news from yesterday. This pretty big news or whatever. But I didn't change the name of the stream. That's fine. Hopefully it's fine. Garcon, if you're watching, just handle that for me, please.
Just handle that, please.
So basically the way it works is forks are taxed the moment that you receive the fork.
Mm-hmm.
Which, okay, whatever, but that could kind of suck if you get it and then the price goes down and then you were taxed at it at a higher rate. Same thing for airdrops though, which I am vehemently opposed to people taxing airdrops because I can send any one of you an airdrop of any number of whatever coin right now. And then you'd be liable for the tax implications of that, regardless whether or not you choose to sell those underlying assets or cryptos. Reason being is because by the laws that are set in place now, the definitions of ownership is to own something means that you're the sole person responsible or able to transact with that thing. So technically that does make sense when you look at it from that specific standpoint, but then it's like when you get into like the real nitty gritty of it, like literally I can send anybody crypto and they're responsible for paying taxes on that.
So I mean that's almost like winning the lottery. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but you play the lottery and choose to win. An airdrop can just come to you.
True.
I'll show you coins right now that I have no idea what they even are, but supposedly I'm supposed to calculate what the price was when I got it and all this extra stuff.
That's a little extra.
Then if the price tanks immediately after, which I mean, we got some nefarious actors in the field. That's a possibility. That's something that someone could maliciously create a token, buy the token for whatever amount, so it has whatever price it is, send you that token, and then immediately crash the market and leave you with a huge tax burden for something that's worthless, literally worthless.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
They should have thought that one out. That one's a little harsh.
That's crazy.
That's a little harsh, especially because of the stability. So I want to say I don't agree with it only because of the stability of the crypto market and how these coins are valued, and because a lot of these coins they do tank. They're very unstable in price. So I don't agree necessarily it should be taxed on the amount it is when you got it. If they, I guess, fix that one portion and just, tax it at the time that you go to pay taxes, fine.
Let me ask you a question. Very serious question for you.
Sure.
Let's say you're in France, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And because you're in France, you're like, you know what? I want a French croissant. So you go to a bakery, okay? You buy yourself a croissant, okay? You're using French dollars.
Croissant?
Yes, a croissant. So you're buying a croissant, okay, from a French bakery.
Sure.
Using French whatever. Do they
Using
use euros?
French whatever.
French dollars, whatever they use.
euros.
Okay, so
They
you
should
use the
euros,
euro,
I
okay?
think.
You pay €2 for that, and you pay tax over there or whatever. Do you come back to the United States and tell them, hey, I bought a baked item. I'd like to pay my tax on that as well?
No,
and you want to know
don't.
why you don't do that? Because you bought that in a different place, somewhere that's not controlled by the United States, okay? And you paid whatever currency it is that you paid for it, okay? So my point in this is since they don't really have the right to tax something that's not the U.S. dollar anyway, I don't see how they have the right to tax something that's not the U.S. dollar. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Fair point.
The reason why they can do this is because they still consider cryptocurrency to be property and not legitimate currency.
Oh yeah, like a lot of them consider it to be
Which that's
like
stupid.
a stock or something like that. So.
That's stupid. The only other thing that you can liken this to is like if you receive, like the gift of like a car or like whatever, and then you have to pay the taxes on that, at the rate it was when you received it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Convert it to Monero and count it as capital loss. I think I like that one. I like that one.
who said that? Hey, my guy Mauricio. That's the homie. That's
That
the
is
homie.
the homie. Hey Mauricio, thanks for tuning in. That's a good one.
Convert it to
I like
Monero
that.
and count
That's
as
a good
capital loss.
loophole.
Listen, here's my loophole. What wallet? I lost all my coins on the exchange. What wallet? All right. So here's the thing. I'm gonna ask you a question. Okay. When you trade, either answer this or don't answer this honestly. But when you trade, the wallet that you're sending from, is that the same wallet that you withdraw to after you're done trading?
It shouldn't be.
It never is for me.
It should not be.
Never is for me. Tell that much right now. Never. Not one time.
It should not be.
Not one time. And I also will not withdraw coins to places that I know actually report, like Coinbase, etc. I'm just not doing it. Just not doing it.
Yeah,
Not
I mean those
doing
are places that I guess what money. Those
You
are
feel
places
me?
that you kind of just get in at. Like the big exchanges are honestly places that you just get in, and then you kind of just scatter from there. You should probably not even use those big exchanges to even trade because like he said they do report. Especially since Binance is doing their U.S. version now, they have to report all that stuff to be
First of all,
compliant.
let me explain it to you something, okay?
Let me explain it to you something.
Let me explain it to you something, okay?
Okay,
Listen.
go ahead.
Use a VPN, get on Binance, make a new account, whatever. You're fine.
Okay.
You're fine.
Well, the U.S. version actually doesn't even work in Florida anyways, which is kind of annoying.
It
I'm
really
not
is.
gonna lie.
Listen, eToro knows what they're doing. Anyways, look at this. Look at this. You see this? I haven't paid no money for this. I got a VPN right here. Okay, boom. Turn my VPN on if I want
What's the
to.
Tunnel Bear? If you guys, the cutest VPN I've ever freaking seen. If you guys are familiar with Tunnel Bear, it's one that you can put on your computer, and it's literally a bear that goes in a tunnel. It goes underground and it pops up in another country. It's free, super cute. You guys should definitely try that one out if you haven't. I guess found your right VPN already, but there's a lot of VPNs out there to be completely honest. Opera's kind of like a last resort sometimes. Opera's kind of like the just a general VPN to use, but it's not the best.
Here's the way I would recommend people to use Opera is in conjunction with another VPN that's already running on your computer.
That is true.
It's going to be negligibly slower. It's really not that big of a difference, but it just kind of adds a little bit of a second layer. So that's how I'll use Opera VPN because they don't really have that much choice. They literally have just by region, which is fine.
A mixer is another option, mixing service.
Oh, listen, we're not gonna talk about mixers on here, okay? We know about mixers. Okay.
Brave is cool. I like Brave.
Also,
Brave is cool.
I don't know if y'all can even.
Brave browser does not work on certain websites who are like solely dependent on ads. For example, when I watch anime, I used to go to like Kiss Anime or GoGo Anime. Does not work on those websites. Makes me a little sad.
So that's a thing that I've noticed also just with ad blocker in general. Like if you have an ad blocker on your computer, a lot of websites are getting smart. Like the Washington Post and like news sites that rely on ads and stuff. Like they won't even let you like view.
Yeah,
their
they
stuff.
won't even like let you in.
That's annoying.
It is annoying, honestly. So
Brave
I
has
guess-
Tor
I guess
built
they-
in.
I guess
Ooh.
they have a little like loophole going on, but I mean it's okay. Not the end of the world.
Unless you have KYC documents from another country, VPNs aren't much an option. Okay, let's talk about that for a second. First of all, absolutely not true, okay, because a lot of very reputable sites don't require KYC. Binance does not require KYC at all. So you're able to trade freely from Switzerland or wherever you want to be and trade. So that will, if you have
Binance
something else.
require KYC. Bitfinex doesn't require KYC.
Yo,
BitMEX
I make
require KYC.
I've made accounts
lot of
on I couldn't even tell you how many various
Honestly,
exchanges.
a VPN is. I mean, that's what most people use. To be completely honest, most people do use VPNs.
There's actually still some exchanges that really don't care. Now they're not the highest rated exchanges, but I
wouldn't
can
go
confirm
on a
for
low rated exchange just because it's
so listen.
You know?
Well, you won't go on a low rated exchange because et cetera, whatever. But here's the thing: if you, let's say for example, like when I got Bomb Token, it was only on 2 or 3 different places.
Right.
I didn't really have the option or the luxury to not use a low rated quote unquote exchange.
Right.
So when you deal with some of the exotic stuff, you don't really have a choice but to use some of those exchanges. And I can't speak for all of them, but in the end, I've never had not one problem with exchange.
If you're moving 10,000 plus, it's not much of an option, is what I'm saying. I'm a fan.
100,000
of DEX
plus.
entirely. DEXs are nice.
Okay, first of all, Binance lets you take out like 2 BTC a day So I understand,
Yeah, there is a limit if you don't do KYC for a lot of those bigger exchanges. And if you didn't get early, like a lot of them don't care. But there's a limit. That's, I guess, the most unfortunate situation. But
my thing is, if you're moving that much money, like, you probably don't want to be doing it on an exchange anyway. Like, here's my thing, right? If you're gonna be a big whale, like, just be a big whale. Just be happy in the fact that you have, be happy in the fact that you have a gang of Bitcoin. Like, there's really no reason for you to go on an exchange if you're a big whale and you have a bunch of money. Honestly, there's really not. Just hodl. Just hodl.
Yeah, the only reason that you would, honestly, if you're moving that much, if you're planning to either tank or pump the market, one of the two.
Right.
One of the two, honestly.
But aside from that, if you do need assistance moving that much money, I mean, I'm not going to personally say that I can help you, but if you can find my email, I can help you.
Anyways, that's funny. But yeah, guys, another thing that I saw today in the news, this is today's news, reported about an hour ago, in China. As we know, there's a lot more...
What is...
Right.
No, but Binance just started using them.
So I don't know what happened.
They
but,
literally...
Alipay just banned all Bitcoin-related transactions. The Chinese government have been going back and forth with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency-related products for a really long time now.
It makes no sense.
For Alipay to drop off like that, that's nuts, number one. Like, I honestly thought they were going to stick through it. I thought they were going to stick through it till the end.
I shit you not, literally yesterday or the day before, I read that article about Binance using Alipay and WeChat as an on-ramp.
So I'm assuming, it specifically says Bitcoin-related transactions. That doesn't necessarily mean that they can't use another currency. Maybe Binance will, give them some BNB or technically USDT.
No, it says Bitcoin or other virtual currencies.
Okay, so it's all of it. Okay, it says Bitcoin related.
No.
Let me read the actual article.
Scroll down.
And other related currencies. Yeah. So that really sucks. I honestly thought Alipay would be one of the ones that stuck through it. That sucks, to be completely honest.
Yeah, see, on October 9th, Binance confirmed on Twitter it's begun accepting fiat through online payment service Alipay.
Literally one day later, Alipay said, no, thanks.
I know that, okay, so this bottom part about how it wasn't like an official partnership, like
They'll use Neo,
we knew
probably.
that.
That's still a currency technically? No? I mean,
so Neo was that one that was supposed to be like China's like darling or whatever,
right,
where like it was going to become their currency, and Neo this, Neo that, and it pumped forever and blah blah blah. I mean, who knows?
I don't know. If they end up using at least one, that would be cool. But honestly, I don't know why they just dropped it out of nowhere. That's crazy. I honestly thought
so Alipay has always been against cryptocurrencies.
So right, I know that, but to have an announcement for Binance to say like, hey, we're gonna start doing transactions through Alipay, and then out of nowhere, like literally next day, say actually we changed our minds, like that's.
No, but there was never a change of mind. Okay, so let's say Cash App, right?
Sure.
Before they introduced Bitcoin, if you were to send me money on Cash App and then I were of my own accord to send you Bitcoin, that has nothing to do with Cash App. But if they really wanted to take a stance against that, how Alipay is, they could. It's the same thing. Alipay is a peer-to-peer payment thing, and Binance is just basically just showing people how to use those channels to purchase Bitcoin. It really doesn't have anything to do with Binance nor Alipay, to be real with you.
So now Alipay is just taking a stand on it, is what's happening.
This was their stand. This has always been their stand. This is a reiteration of their stand.
Right. Well, it's saying that they're not taking. So before, what I'm getting is that they would take it, but they wouldn't like do anything about it. But they didn't like it. Now it's, hey, don't even try it. Is that what it is? That's what I'm getting from this. Because that really sucks. That kind of.
Nah, I honestly think that's
federalism at its finest.
I honestly think that's always been their stance on it, but it was more of like a don't ask, don't tell, I guess, kind of thing.
Right.
Not really don't ask, don't tell, but like because now Binance is out there saying like, yo, this is a thing. They kind of legally just have to come back out and restate like, oh, by the way, we're looking. So we don't know if they're actually going to do anything about it, but they've said that they're going to do something about it.
Do you think it might be a bluff?
That's what I'm saying. Like they said. So here's the thing, right? In China, like you kind of have to bow down. Like that wasn't even like a Chinese joke about like bowing or whatever. But like you kind of have to like You know what I mean? Like, kind of play it by the rules or whatever. Because, like, you literally, like, can be, like, taken away from your family and just murked. And then, like, your organs sold. Like, it's really bad over there.
Right.
Like, it's horrible. Like, the Hong Kong protests and everything that's going on, like, people are really out there, like, trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's bad. It's really bad over there, just for human beings in general. So that being said, like, when you're a huge company, it's like you have even more to risk, because you can't, it's not even just, you know, they'll take you away from your family. Like, they'll take other people away from their family too that, like, work for the company or whatever. Chinese jail is no joke. Like, it's not like,
It's not. You might not come out. You might be, if you want an organ in China, give it 1 hour delivery.
yo, facts.
Guaranteed.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It makes no sense. So it honestly, I don't want to call it a bluff, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, if regulatory pressure actually does come down on them, like, they have to kind of do some shit.
Social credit score. He was telling me about
Yo,
the little
that's
old lady that walks around, like,
ridiculous.
giving people, like, their number, whatever.
Yo, I'm
like,
fully-
that is insane to me.
I'm a
That's an
degenerate, so my
insane
score would be
concept.
terrible.
You would have died.
My score
You
would be
go to
terrible.
jail for
I'm-
just being a degenerate.
I'm a heathen to them. Like,
This
the way
person
that
is
I
not a
operate.
good person. They're going to jail. Like,
And it's crazy because, like,
what?
I'm a really nice person, but, like, I would not make the mold over there. Like, they would cut me. They'd be like, no, snip out of here.
Snip out of here, probably. Like, that's honestly, that's scary. That's scary. I've always, like, you know, like, read history about, like, a lot of these either communist or, you know, fakely democratic countries, because they're supposedly, you know, whatever.
China's
but
not
they
a
don't.
democracy.
Not China. What was it? I think it was South Korea. They were like, but, like, you know, people in the government, they don't really.
No, you're talking about North Korea.
North Korea, yeah, not South
North Korea.
North Korea. So they had a whole
Wow.
thing with their prime minister, right? And they eventually she got kicked out because there was, like, so much protest and riot on the street that, like, it didn't make sense. But, like, I always read about these countries and, like,
People were
how
rioting
they-
in North Korea.
Yes, they
That's
were
brave,
rioting
dog.
in North Korea.
That's
no,
brave.
they literally kicked the prime minister out of office. Like, she got kicked out of office.
No. You don't understand. That is brave. First of all, I would never even set foot in North Korea. That's first and foremost. Second of all, I would
Like-
never go there and riot. Okay. They have fake grocery stores to make it look like everything is popping, but nobody barely eats over there. Like, I'm not.
That's nuts.
I would never go there.
I don't know. I
and,
wouldn't.
like,
There's places in the world I wouldn't go.
North Korea
The
is
Koreas
wild.
are. I wouldn't go to either of the Koreas, honestly.
Yo, South Korea is not bad. South Korea is really not bad. You know what I'm saying? K-pop. You know what I mean?
K-pop.
But North Korea is wacky, yo. Wacky.
Facebook Libra will be similar to the social credit score. Here's how I feel about
You
Facebook
think?
Libra.
Yeah, close that. Close that right now.
I'm not a fan. So here's the thing, right? I'm the only reason I was excited about Facebook Libra at first, was because a lot of people were talking to me about getting into crypto and actually messing with crypto because they saw Facebook on board. Now, do I actually like the concept of Facebook Libra? Not at all. It defeats the purpose of cryptocurrency in the first place.
Well-
I mean, it's almost like a bank.
Here's my thing. To say that it defeats the purpose is a little bit strong. It serves the purpose that it serves, but it doesn't go against what Satoshi wanted. But we can't listen. Here's the thing, everybody. I love you all.
Oy,
and-
manca.
and listen, I love all you guys, and you guys are awesome. But here's my thing, right? None of you know Satoshi, okay? Maybe Adam. He's a special.
Maybe
case.
Adam.
He's
Maybe
a
Adam
special
knows
case.
Satoshi.
But listen, none of you know Satoshi. So to really say, like, oh, this cryptocurrency goes against his vision and this one doesn't. I mean, we can ascertain what we can ascertain from the white paper, but, like, I mean, people's ideals change over time. You know, economic situations require, you know, new ideas and new things or whatever. So, like, I don't know, for people to say, like, oh, that goes against cryptocurrency. Like, people say that about XRP. Like, oh, that goes against what cryptocurrency is supposed to be. First of all, mind your business and build your own. You know what I'm saying? Like, if
Mind your business
if they
and
want to
build
make
your
it so that banks that already exist can send money faster, easier, whatever, go for it. If they want to use crypto to do that, go for it. If you can take something from XRP or from Libra or whatever, because a lot of the XRP stuff is open source, but probably none of Libra is. But if you could take something from that and then make your own thing that does follow along with the ideals of Bitcoin, then go for it. Otherwise, like, I mean, yo, all this, like, oh, that's not what Satoshi wanted bullshit, like, get out of my face with that, honestly. Like, I'm not trying to hear that.
I guess that could apply for Satoshi's own currency, but then I get what you're saying. When it comes to other people's currency, that's their currency.
Like, don't tell me how to use a blockchain. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, EOS is centralized. Yeah, they are centralized. They have block producers. They don't have validators, and they don't have nodes, and they don't have, you know what I'm saying, mining. It's centralized. It's used for what it's used for, and if you don't want to use it, don't use it. I don't like EOS. I don't use EOS.
You don't
Very
like
simple.
EOS because your EOS got lost in EOS space.
Well, I don't like EOS for a lot of reasons, but that was what started it.
That's what started
the
it.
whole shit show of their mainnet swap and just it was too much, just too much. So there's a lot of reasons why I don't like EOS. I don't like them because they're centralized. That's a personal opinion of mine, but I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, that goes against what crypto is supposed to be, or that goes against what a blockchain is supposed to be. No, there's tons of blockchains and cryptos out there that do exactly the thing that you want them to do. Use that one. Tell your friends about that one and why you like that one. The other ones doing what you don't like them to do, like I just don't understand. I'm not big on electric vehicles because I can't fix them. You know what I'm saying? I much prefer old Jeeps because I can fix the shit out of those. I'm not going to tell you not to drive an electric vehicle if it makes you happy.
Fair
If
point.
if you find a use for it, it has value, at very least to you. So that's it.
So, someone's saying that I'm assuming Libra is open source though.
Define open source, more like controlled source. All right, that fair enough. Whatever.
Yeah, get on Ethereum and create your own ERC20 token in 15 minutes.
That's true.
Facts.
We
Facts,
have
guys.
done that.
You know, don't if you can't create your own native blockchain, hop on another one. Do it piggybacked off that.
I saw something the other day. It was like one of those meme news posts, kind of how like we used to do or whatever, where it was like, damn, I forgot who it was that said it, but some billionaire investor guy was like, oh, Ethereum is gonna be the protocol to build on in the future. Bitcoin's gonna be like the currency or store of value or whatever, but like Ethereum is gonna be the platform that people build on. Probably, to be real, probably.
So the whole purpose of Ethereum is for it to get cheaper for you to use.
Mm.
So that could be a possibility. Now, do they have issues? Probably like every other currency and every other platform that exists right now. Yes. Could they improve? Yes.
Yo, but I will say this: I've never seen any like real, like shade thrown at Vitalik.
No. Of course not.
Seems like a real stand-up
So
guy.
here's the thing, right? If you have so much, balls to actually sit here and throw shade like fucking nothing, then honestly, go build your own. You do it better. You do it better if you think that it's crappy. Go do it. Go do it. Because honestly, I've tried coding, right? It is not easy. It is not the easiest thing in the world. Kudos to people who do it, honestly, because holy crap.
The funny thing about
No.
coding, like, I'm a very logic-based person. So, like, sometimes coding is easier than, like, conversing with people. Because people use emotion when they talk, and it's just like...
I guess coding is very short-ended. It's very command. It's very to the T. It's very to the
No,
point.
coding is if this, then that.
Right, it's
User
very to
presses
the
button,
T.
initiate action. Boom, I love it. I love it.
I love it.
I love it.
I code. Yes, Bitcoin Jake. We know.
Why can't women's be so simple that I can
Women's
just...
be so simple because
You know what
our
I mean?
wiring doesn't work that way.
At all.
You're not wired like that either, bro.
I don't know whatever programming language it is. I'm supposed to speak to these, you know what I'm saying? But they've been trying my life lately.
Anyways, Ethereum 2.0 is on the way, going to solve scaling issues, hopefully. So I don't see another we have scalability issues me and Vitalik, because those are pretty funny, but, I don't know.
Who codes? Bitcoin Jake codes?
Bitcoin Jake codes. Of course he codes.
What
It's
you,
Bitcoin Jake.
what you be coding,
What you
Bitcoin
be
Jake?
coin, Bitcoin Jake? What you want to code?
What you be coding?
You want to code as a coin, Bitcoin Jake? I'm just kidding. Another thing that I saw, Coinbase Pro mobile app announced today, actually. It was announced today.
Coinbase Pro doesn't have a mobile app yet?
No.
Fuck me. What on earth?
So, Coinbase is building a new
Coinbase
mobile
Pro's been out
app
for so
for
long.
clients for its professional trading platform, which is the Pro platform. I guess they didn't have an app this whole time, which is kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. It's supposed to be easier and faster than the regular Coinbase and give them more, the same thing that Pro does on a desktop. The app is supposed to encompass.
Yo, who's this alien?
Who's alien? Yo, is that an egghead? That is not his angle. Wow.
I am from Coinbase. Like, what
You know,
on
he
earth?
looks like the Coneheads.
Boy.
like a
Yo.
Oh man. I'm sorry. He's smart, so he's a mastermind. So he has all that brain in there. That's what it is.
Yo, he looks like Mastermind, the evil villain.
Anyways,
Outta here.
so yeah, they're going to be launching an app. Apparently, it's going to be available only on the Apple Store for right now. I don't know why some people just start off with Apple. Like the majority of the world uses Apple in America, but for like the rest of the world, they don't use
Hold on.
that many Apple products.
Hold on, I'm gonna need you to take that all the way back. That is a not true statement whatsoever.
The
The majority of people in America use Android devices. Thank you very much.
Okay, but I'm saying where Apple is centralized, we use mostly in comparison to the rest of the world.
We
so the
use-
whole,
okay,
the world as
no.
a whole,
To
Android.
fix your statement, the United States uses more Apple devices than the rest of
Than
the
the
world.
rest of the world.
However, the United States uses more Android devices than
Well,
Apple
there's
devices.
more of them. There's obvious. That's an obvious.
Fact, though.
Apple is one company. Android is a
One company.
plethora of company.
Android is one company.
Well, the Android platform can be used on multiple devices.
That's true.
There's Samsung. There's Google Pixel. Like, there's so many Androids,
Yes.
right? Like anybody. You have one option when you go to Apple. You have either an older iPhone, which probably won't work as well as a newer iPhone. So you go with the newer iPhone, and then that's it. Like, you don't really have much choice with Apple. It's Apple or Apple.
Right.
With Android, you have a number of companies you can choose from. So
Right.
obviously, it would only make sense for it to be that way.
Wasn't always like
However,
that. Wasn't always like that.
Well, so Apple came out. They didn't come out with the first smartphone, but they were the most popular smartphone when they came out with the little round one.
Apple was the first touchscreen device that had a bunch of cool features.
Like, that
I don't know if we can call them the first smartphone.
They weren't the first smartphone.
Palm
no.
and BlackBerry were doing that way before.
Right.
Palm and BlackBerry also had, well, no.
I used to want a Palm so bad. Palms were pretty cute.
Touchscreen devices since like the 90s, damn near. So like,
The 90s.
it's been a
Really?
while. It's been a while. I'm pretty sure the first Palm Pilot came out in like 99 or something like that. Like the whole touchscreen thing, all Apple did was make it cute, put it in a cute package. To be real with you.
Well, touchscreens have been around for. I mean, if you had like a LeapPad or literally anything as a kid, they've been around. It's not new technology. It's just encompassing it into a phone. Because I mean, we went from a flip phone at that rate
Yeah, but Palm
to the
made
sliding
phones,
one.
though. That's what I'm saying. Touchscreen phones.
They made touchscreen phones.
Touchscreen phones were around longer than Apple was around with touchscreen phones.
I did not know that. That's a fun fact for I.
So
That's cool. But yeah, Coinbase Pro coming out with their app. Hopefully it offers, whatever. But like they said, they started with Apple for some odd reason, iOS. And then they're going to go over and bring it to Android. Apparently it's offering the most lucrative features set of any mobile trading platform. So I'm guessing they're setting the bar pretty high. I'm not too sure what... I personally, I don't use Coinbase Pro or Coinbase at all. I don't trade on Coinbase. It's not my cup of tea. It's just something, like I said, you get in, you go somewhere else. For those of you who use Coinbase or Coinbase Pro, let me know how you like it, I guess. Because personally, for me, I wouldn't know unless I watch a video or I watch someone else do it. Because, I mean, I don't know. I'm not crazy about Coinbase. For the same reason that Tim said, if you're making over, or if you're trading over $20,000 within a time period, they do report you. I don't know if that's still true or
no,
if they've
anything more than 20 bands in 1 year.
it's 20. Okay, so yeah, I'm not with it. I like to have my information to myself, so I don't bother with Coinbase. So hopefully you guys like that. I don't know. Java's my favorite. Cool. Java. I host my own Java
That's
Minecraft
funny.
server with custom code and open source plugin. Gotta love
I
playing
got you.
open source. That's cool. Minecraft. That's pretty cool.
That's adorable.
That's adorable.
Oh, not that. I'm so sorry. I'm somewhere else.
Oh, okay. Well, hi. Welcome to Bits and Tokens live stream. How are you? Other than that, the crypto tax guidance, Binance.
What's some news that you guys want to share? What do you want to talk about?
Alipay. What else has been big? The price of Bitcoin.
Did I fix it? Okay, cool. Again, super sorry that it looks like, but there's a lot going
Speaking of McAfee, did you see the other? Sorry, I read something about McAfee.
Speak of McAfee, do you know about McAfee Dex?
McAfee Dex? There's
He
a
made his own decks, bitch.
What?
Yeah, the boy made his own decks.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I followed him on Twitter.
I didn't know he made his own dex.
It's not ready yet, but that boy say he's out here. He's a pirate on a pirate ship, and he can do whatever he wants.
Did you see the email that they sent him from Google? Like, dear Google user, you know, it was the government. They were trying to get information off of him and all this other stuff. Yeah, Google sent him an email saying, hey, just to let you know, like, these people are asking.
We're gonna go ahead and transition back now. Here we are. We're live. Okay.
Hey guys, we're back. Sorry about that. Had our mic died, but it's back, so we're pretty good
We
now.
had to change the batteries in the field.
We did have to change the batteries.
No biggie.
So McAfee has a Dex, and
McAfee has a Dex.
McAfee has a Dex.
Let's talk about it.
McAfee has a Dex.
Hit that F11.
Did you know
I got
that
you.
I didn't know that his like wife was like an ex prostitute or stripper. Like that's who he like hooks up with. Just like he meets like prostitutes and just like fucking does whatever.
Oh, good.
Like I didn't know that. Like somebody
Good.
told me that, and I was like, "What? Are you serious?" And like, "Yeah." I was like, "What?"
Awesome.
So, anyways, go ahead.
No, this is it. I mean, this
This is
This
it.
is it. This is the Dex.
Oh,
And,
it's very simple.
It looks like this. I don't know how you get USD and ETH. I don't know. But when I opened it, it asked me for me to plug in my ledger or whatever.
Ah, okay.
So it wants like me to
Right.
be there.
Right. I mean,
Which that's cool. Speaking of Ledger, Ledger Live does ERC20 tokens now.
really
It's so cool.
cool.
It's so cool. So I can send and receive from there.
Cool.
Like I mean, I could always receive to the Ledger, but like you couldn't see them. You had to go onto my ETH for that. And I hate my ETH, so Ledger,
Cool. Yeah, you always had to go to my.
baby.
I remember you were trying to like look up some stuff last time, and you like couldn't for the longest. That's cool.
Oh yeah, because there was like a Windows update that like nuked the Ledger, and it was like such a thing.
What?
Yeah, there was like some Windows update, and then I had to like update again for like a month. Like just using a Ledger like to sign in online was like murder. Like it just did
That's
not want to.
crazy.
I had to like use Opera, but like open it and like it was weird. I had to do a bunch of stuff, but I got it to work. But anyway, so yeah, McAfee Dex, that's pretty lit. I don't know.
Haven't seen any crazy news. Just an FYI, guys, I'll bring this up now. Vegas Blockchain Week runs from October 26th to October 31st, and your wonderful Bits and Tokens team will be out there. So,
Then they have hella tokens on here.
in efforts to celebrate our Vegas hiatus, whatever you want to call it, from our office here in Florida, we will be doing a road trip. And we're planning to meet up people along the way. So if you are located between South Florida and Vegas, So that's Atlanta, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Arizona, Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, Texas. What else is there? Colorado's a little north. Probably not Colorado, but any of those states that I just kind of named off the top of my head. If you're located in any of those states, Nevada included, let us know. We want to do some meetups. We're going to be doing a meetup in Atlanta, so if you're located in Atlanta, great. We're going to be in your
Hotlanta.
city. Official date for Atlanta is going to be October 24th. October 24th. That is a Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to be that Thursday, probably around 7 o'clock. Apparently, Atlanta traffic is terrible. So exactly 2 weeks from now, we're going to be in Atlanta, and we will be making our way over to Vegas. Hopefully, we arrive in Vegas around the 26th, 27th. That is our goal. And then from there, we're going to be in Vegas up until the 31st, and then we'll be out over to Texas and Arizona for our following stops for some meetups in that area. So if you're in northern Texas or I think Scottsdale, Arizona is where we're going to go. Bravo Coin is out there, and the Wild West Crypto Show is out in Texas. So we're going to do some meetups with those guys. It's going to be super fun. Like I said, if you're anywhere along the way, let us know. We'd love to meet you guys. Do a meetup. Just do a meet and greet. It's going to be awesome.
True.
Yeah. And all the content for the actual conference, we'll be making a few videos, uploading them over time. So that's going to be super fun. Boom. That's my sales pitch, guys. That was it. That's all I had to tell you.
Listen, just real quick. Here's the thing, okay? If you send me a direct message and the first thing and only thing that you say to me is hello, I automatically going to assume that you're a scam. I'm sorry.
Scam.
So I'm not saying that this person that just messaged me right now is a scam. And if you're watching, hi, it's very nice to meet you. But here's the thing: if you're gonna direct message somebody, you know what I'm saying, especially in crypto, a little bit more than just a hello. You know what I mean? Because I don't. That's how that's how the Indian scammers always try to, hello, and then it's like, hi, how are you doing today? Like I don't know you.
I don't know you. Same.
I don't know you.
Same. Yeah.
That's my purse.
That's my purse.
All right. If you can guess, if you know where that's from, the little things that I just said, I don't have any Bitcoin for you today, but you win something. You win a prize of some sort. I'll figure it out.
You win a prize of some
Of some sort. We'll figure it out.
Some sort.
I just did an XYO giveaway the other day.
Wow. So quick thing, if you guys are familiar with XYO,
Get unfamiliar.
they're a company out of California, San Diego, I believe.
They're incorporated in Delaware. Hold up. Wait.
They're incorporated in Delaware, but they operate out of California. Well, they're just using Delaware laws.
I know. I'm just saying. I wanna. If we're gonna be clear about whatever we're about to be clear about, I want to be very clear.
So, I mean, I've had my fair share of them. We actually technically are stockholders in the company. But wow, let me tell you how disappointed I am.
Sort of. Listen, here's the thing. They switched from Carta to someone else to hold the stocks or whatever, and I never filed that paperwork, so I'm pretty sure our stocks are back at Carta. I really don't care.
Ooh.
What am I gonna do with them?
I mean, sure, but it's still money that was invested.
We made back that money 10 times over. I'm not convinced that they're ever going to go
Sure,
public, so
sure.
there's a chance that we'll never see that money again regardless. I'm not worried about it.
Sure.
I'm not
But
worried about
I mean, here's my thing. If you're a company and you deliberately talk shit online about people who don't like you and or block someone who has a bad opinion about you, you're literal shit.
Trash.
Flat out. Like, that's not what you do. Yeah, you don't go to Walmart, complain to Walmart, call Walmart, and then they go, actually, you're not ever allowed to go to our stores again, we're banning you. Like, that's not a thing, right? Unless you're literally robbing from them. And I mean, that goes the same for any company. You don't do that. Like, you have to, on a personal account, employees get fired for talking, crap about customers online.
I'm so curious if it's still there.
So, I mean, for you to literally, deliberately go online and say, hey, I'm going to throw a party because we got rid of our shareholder that spent $11,000 in our company, woohoo, wow. Let me tell you something about yourself. You are literally a piece of crap. That's not what you do, especially as a head of the company, as a chairman, as a CEO, as a COO, as a CFO. Any of those guys, like you don't do that, right? Like you can't control what the lower grade employees does, but like you don't do that. Like that's not something.
Wow, that's funny. This
That's not
man,
something
this
you
man
do.
had a change of heart. He agreed with this, and then he's now on our team. I've seen him on Twitter talking about XYO and how they're bad and stuff. Anyways, when I walk into the office tomorrow, there will probably be party balloons and confetti because we booted McCryan, which that's one of the homies from Twitter. Ryan, and the
Ryan's a
forgettable
wonderful
astronaut
guy. I've met him in real life.
Yo, what a sweetheart. He's
Wonderful
such a nice guy.
Honestly, wonderful individual. For this guy to literally do that because literally his company. Let me say something about even posting about your personal life as like a executive of a company online, talking about how you can't take care of your cats. If you're sitting here, posting shit about yourself, I'm not gonna knock that you're gonna post shit about someone else. But I mean, like, come on. Like, how do you expect people to take your company seriously? Like, I can't take a company seriously like that. I don't know about you.
Oh, I didn't even tell you like all the rest of the
I don't know about
developments. So
you,
you've been gone all there. Like we haven't like been whatever. So anyways, so there's more. So remember how
Wait, there's more.
So I posted Ryan's story that he wrote, which is fantastic, by the way, and everyone should read it. And Annalise or Io, someone will link it in the chat. But it's amazing. It's about his experience with XYO and how he spent a bunch of money and how he was treated like shit. Anyways, so I posted that in their Reddit. We know that, okay? We're at least there, okay? We also know that they banned me from their Reddit, right? And they took down the post, right? There's a post somewhere, I'll find it, but there's a post somewhere from XYO from today or yesterday where they're like, oh, we've been having issues with our bots auto banning people for the wrong keywords, and we're gonna work towards that, and blah blah blah, and this and that. First of all, I need you to stop, okay? That post was up all weekend. Your bots take the weekend off?
Your bots took the weekend off?
Bruh.
That's funny. Do they even have bots, honestly? Probably for like little things.
I'm sure there's a Reddit bot, but like you're like okay, no. So you have one for Reddit, for Twitter, for all these places that block all the same people all at the same time for all the same one post on one of those particular platforms? No, I'm sorry, no.
That's crazy. That's not cool.
No.
That's funny. So they went on Reddit, blocked on Reddit, and then they went on other platforms and blocked the same users on other platforms. No,
I'm blocked everywhere.
Literally,
I'm blocked everywhere.
A load of crap. Load of crap.
A supposed stockholder in this company, I'm blocked everywhere.
Like that blows my mind. That blows my mind. That blows my mind, yo. Like if you bought me out, right, and I was no longer a holder or whatever, maybe. But even then, yo, that blows minds. That blows minds. That's crazy. That's crazy to me, yo.
Wow, who taught you that phrase? Get out of here.
Anyways, getting off of XYO because honestly I can't deal with them. Like,
Annalise wants to be me
no
secretly.
Actually, we're gonna. I don't know if I should say this on live stream.
Fuck it, go for it.
Well, no, it's for Vegas for when we run up on ... Now I understand why this guy has security guards. This guy has security guards, and I didn't understand why.
Hold on, time
so
out.
I'm sitting here like, why the heck do you you're not a hot shot?
Taking this away from you for a second because first of all, you about to get me locked up, okay? When she says run up, she means like in a very courteous, nice way,
like
nothing crazy. Yeah, paparazzi style, okay? Because where I'm from, running up on somebody is a whole different cup of tea, okay? I'm not drinking that tea. Say that right now.
I'm not drinking that tea.
I do not feel that strongly about my little $400. You can have that. It's cool. They spent more than that on flying me out there anyway. So like, I'm cool with it. Like, we're okay. You're all right. But also you're terrible.
They flew you out there just to rob an idea.
Well, that's also true. But I mean, what are you going to do?
So much like that. Upset. That company's like banned for life for like my heart. Like, don't do that. Don't do that.
It's definitely
going to be a shitty individual.
It's definitely going to be very interesting using your terminology here, running up and figuring out what's what. So
you know what? Like I said, because I remember he was talking about like security guards. He's literally just trying to like block. Like, anyways.
No, it's fine though. I have a whole plan.
You have a plan?
Oh, it's fine.
We have a plan, guys. It'll be fun. But anyways, besides all of that nonsense and besides XYO, market's been a little red today. Just a little red. It looks, for the most part, if you're looking at the bottom of the screen, you can see our ticker going. You can see that a lot of stuff is in the red right now, between -1 and -5% more or less, like memes down. -5% almost, but everything's been pretty okay for the most part. Bitcoin is really the only one that's up just by a little bit, 0.14. Not much, but hopefully we see some growth this week. That's what I'm hoping for.
Did that do what I wanted to do?
Did it do what you wanted it to do? Didn't do it?
That's fine.
You broke it. But other than that, honestly, that's all the news we have for today. Well, all the news that I have. Tim, did you have any more news?
Right.
Scorching in the hot
no.
sun. Just kidding.
I don't have any other. I don't have any other news.
All right, guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please drop it in the chat now so we can address it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share our channel. We appreciate it. We love the love. I'll be dropping some new videos soon from Philly. I'm almost done with the vlog. I'm not sure if I'm gonna. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put the Philly vlog on here or if we're gonna do like a little sub channel, a little area. Not sure yet. But I did have a few interviews that I did out in Philly with a couple individuals. Shout out to Ben. Big Blockchain Education Network. Super shout out to them. I was actually uneducated of what Ben actually did. And I wish I knew about it like 2 years ago when I was still in college, because what they do is they actually help college students go out to the crypto events. So it doesn't even matter if you're around the world. Like, they'll literally get you a visa. Like, it's crazy. But it's a really cool concept. Shout out to Ben. Again, guys, you can follow us on social media. You can follow Tim or I on social media. I'm on Twitter, Annalise_BNT. Follow Bits and Tokens on Twitter, Instagram. We're all over the place. We'll keep you updated. And other than that, we will see you next Thursday. You're not going to shimmy out with me?
Next Thursday, we're shimmying?
We're shimmying.
I was not paying
You're
attention.
shimmying.